Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. I have hiccups, by the way. I was trying to record my other video and I had hiccups as soon as I started talking. So let's see what happens. If you guys hear me pausing for a little bit, it's because I'm trying to like hold my breath. And it's because I can feel the hiccup coming. So give me 1 second, guys, okay? All right, hopefully that works because I just held my breath. But as soon as I said, hey guys, I'm like, hiccup? And I'm like, no. Okay, but happy Monday. Okay, today's March 30th. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Like I always say in my videos, even if you're not having a good day, that's okay. All right, allow yourself to, go through those emotions and feelings and, kind of get through those, right? Because tomorrow's a brand new day, right? So let's see what messages you may need to know from your spirit team, your guides, whether this is your ancestors, whoever it is that's protecting you at this time or whoever you believe in. Just take whatever resonates with the message itself. So please protect and guide the collective at this time, Spirit. Thank you. So the first 3 cards here that we have is shift, okay? There's something about you going through a type of shift. Now, this could be a shift in the energy that you guys are feeling, or this could be a shift within yourself, right? So obviously when it comes to shifts, when it comes to, the energy itself, when it comes to, even nature, right? That could be significant. There could be a shift in your energy, a shift in your emotions. Whatever this shift is, take what resonates with you guys, whether this is a shift in your life or not. There's something about change, okay? Now, with the number 9, this talks about, for some of you, completion. So you guys could have completed a cycle, okay? This is about releasing and letting go, especially with the full moon that's showing up, whether this is recently or this is happening within the next few days. You guys are still going through some type of energetic shift, okay? Divinity is very significant. There's something about your divinity that may resonate for some people. So there's something about that too, where with the number 20, this is about you being able to reflect when it comes to your relationships, okay? Even when it comes to that too, releasing and letting go what no longer serves you in those relationships. So, when it comes to people where, even in friend groups, it's like you could have friends and you could be a very positive, happy-go-lucky type of person. Regardless of the situations you're in, you may try to be very positive, and you may have people around you who are very pessimistic. So they may not see the positive things in life. They're very, I guess if you want to say like they're very dark in their thinking, you can say that, because even in life, whether life is going good for you or not, you should always have that mindset of being able to move forward, whether it works out or not. And that's the thing too, where people may get that feeling where they may not like the universe, or they think the universe is not working for them because things are not happening right away the way that they want it to. And even in life, yeah, we may have control of certain things, but a lot of times things that happen to us, it's out of our control. You know what I mean, guys? A lot of things that happen are usually out of our control. So just learning to control ourselves, or, learning to control our mind, okay? Knowledge, information, even when it comes to that too, there's something about your divinity as well, where divine timing and emotional acceptance when it comes to like your knowledge and the things that could be very significant. So even that too, like you may have knowledge and understanding about certain dynamics or certain things, and you could have people around you that they may look at you like you don't know what you're talking about. That's also significant too. Like if you're a seer or you're a prophet, or you can see certain things when it comes to prophecies, that's significant too, okay? So even that energy where it's like you may see things, whether this is in your dreams, your visions, whatever it is, you see things, okay? And whatever it is that you're seeing at this time, or whatever it is that you're getting downloads about, you're able to gain knowledge and wisdom from that, whether this is situations you've dealt with, the people you've dealt with, the things that you've gone through. It's like you're able to see through people, and that could be something that bothers people because of the knowledge and wisdom you have. So it doesn't matter what age you are, you hold knowledge and wisdom that a lot of people lack. Okay, even when it comes to books too, there's something about that too. Maybe you guys are receiving a lot of knowledge and wisdom from the books that you read. Okay, but magic is also significant too, right? Tapping into your magic. So knowledge could be your magic as well for some of you. There's something about when you read or when you gain information, there's something about that too where you could be stepping into your magic. And with the number 3, that talks about self-expression and creativity. So it's almost like when it comes to your divinity, there's something about you sharing knowledge and wisdom when it comes to your magic or other people's magics, when it comes to them learning what it's like to step into their creativity, them learning to, you know, express themselves, share their voice. Okay, even when it comes to, you know, being optimistic, that is also significant as well. It's like you could be around people who are not optimistic and you are. So even if you are going through something, like I said, you could have other people where it's like misery loves company, and you don't want to be around people where you feel like you have to change who you are or be a specific way to make people feel comfortable, you know, about the things that they do to you. Especially, it's like I said, when it comes to your knowledge and wisdom, it's like you see things for what it is, you know what you know. And that could be also something where you're very disappointed as well with people, because as much as you know the knowledge and the wisdom and magic that you have, you're disappointed in people who don't actually use that for their own benefit, right? It's like other people can be so quick to judge or to, you know, speak up on things that they don't know about. And you could be very observant. You could watch the way people move, how they do certain things. And a lot of times people don't know that you're very knowledgeable in your magic or knowledgeable in what you know, because you either pick up on patterns. So pattern recognition is very significant. It's like people think that they can play games, right, with you mentally or physically. And it's almost like you can see through people's masks. You can see through people, because it's like the same people who are sitting there judging other people or telling other people what to do and how to do it are the same people who don't go within their own magic and figure out what they're good at and kind of do that, right? So karmic path is very significant too. Some of you guys, when it comes to your karmic path with the number 8, okay, 8 talks about, you know, power. So again, when it comes to your knowledge and your magic, you are stepping into your power, right? This is leadership, this is success, this is also karmic balance. So you stepping into your power is bringing some type of karmic balance when it comes to your path. Okay, it's bringing some type of cause and effect on your path. Now, take what resonates with that. You guys are grounded with the number 22. We have soulmate energy, and then we also have new life. Okay, there's something about when it comes to you guys being grounded. Now, you guys could be grounding yourself, or there's something about you learning to ground yourself when it comes to soulmate energy. Now, even when it comes to soulmate energy, you could be the one that helps ground a person. Okay, so you may feel the way that you feel, but you could also show up as someone who's very grounding, where, you know, it's okay for other people to say and do things to you, but then the moment you say it and do it, it may be a problem. And for some of you that may feel that energy, you guys are now telling people, look, why is it okay for you to do the nonsense you do, but the moment that I do it, it's a problem? Now you're speaking up. Now you're talking to people to their face about these situations. And the problem with people too is that a lot of people don't like to take accountability. It's like a lot of people will tell you what you're doing, right? But instead of going within themselves and saying, you know what, maybe I am being annoying, or maybe I am being like this, instead of going within and understanding what they're doing to the collective, it's like they would rather point fingers and blame you. And you guys are not doing that anymore. You guys are releasing that energy. So even when it comes to you grounding yourself, focusing on soulmate energy, meaning people who share a soulmate with you or share a soul with you, okay, doesn't have to be romantic, doesn't have to be a friendship, doesn't have to be anything like that. You're showing up as building something brand new. So if other people were building soulmate connections, but they were basing it off of trauma, okay, hurt, things like that, things that were not healed, but you were showing up as someone who's building soulmate connections for people who are healed, That is why you guys could have went through certain dynamics and situations, why you guys are going into this new life, because you knew that in the past, whoever these energies were that were very negative or low vibrational, or, you know, they always say to themselves, I can't do something, because they are in this energy, they projected that onto you, right? And because you guys followed your divinity, because you guys followed your path that you guys were supposed to follow, you guys grounded yourself, you are showing up as someone who's coming up in this new life. Whether you're creating this new life for yourself or this new life is being created because of the choices that you made. Okay, the choices that you made, the decisions that you made, right? So nature could be very significant. Maybe you guys are going back into nature with the number 39. Okay, this is talking about, like I said, you guys creating something new that is grounded and you completing cycles, right? Yeah, guides are very significant. And we also have full moon. There's something about you being in nature when it comes to the full moon energy with the number 29. Okay, and with the number 7 when it comes to your guides and nature. Okay, you being connected to your guides or your highest self is significant. Also with the full moon energy when it comes to you going through a shift and you tapping into your magic or your, you know, your being, you guys are dealing with full moon energy where you guys are releasing and letting go, like I said, what no longer serves you. Any type of connection that didn't feel like a soulmate connection or it just didn't feel divine, right? Like you can tell when a connection feels divine. You can tell when a connection is meant to last long or when it's just for that season. Right? And some of you guys are like this where you guys could meet people where you meet people and you're able to detach, but it's like other people cannot detach from your energy. So even if you have moved on from a situation, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to talk to the people that you've dealt with again, but you've moved on, right? You don't think about it, you don't talk about it, you don't care for it, right? But you may notice that, like I said, when it comes to the energy, dealing with other people, like I said, who don't listen or they just don't want to understand you, like purposely doing things, you know, without thinking about the repercussions or thinking about the consequences. It's like basically you pushing somebody off the cliff and thinking that, you know, you're not going to go to jail or you're not going to get caught or something's not going to happen. That's the energy that I'm picking up. It's like, for the collective, a lot of you guys could have went through a lot of situations with 1221 on the timer. People could have done a lot of things where they threw a lot of rocks and stones and they tried to hide their hands. And the same people who threw those stones and rocks, it's like they hid their hands and you still saw the hands that they were trying to hide. So take what resonates with that. We have healer at the bottom of the deck. Okay, divine feminine and protection again. So not only did my other reading mention that you guys were protected, but this message is showing up that you guys are protected as well. Okay, with the number 1. Okay, guys. But anyway, I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. Okay, thank you guys for the love, the support that you guys have been giving and sharing. I appreciate that as well. Okay, you guys can follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Those are the only platforms that I post for my channel. And if you guys would like to book a reading or just check out my blog, you guys can go on my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys. Thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys next time. All right, guys. Love you guys. Bye.